If you are interested in adding high-intensity interval training or HIIT workouts, but it sounds terrifying or overwhelming, you've come to the right spot. Today, we are going to talk about all the things you need to know to get started, regardless of your fitness level. If you would have told me 5 years ago that I would actually enjoy doing HIIT, I would have looked at you like you were crazy. When someone so much as mentioned, or if I even thought about HIIT, it was a hard pass for me. Don't get me wrong, I am not against working hard to stay fit. However, I assumed, incorrectly I might add, that I would be doing 1 million burpees for an hour straight, just living on the edge of vomiting 6 days a week. It did not sound fun at all. There came a time, though, where I needed to be more efficient with my workout. As my kids got older, there were more activities after school. Sometimes I had to work late, or there were times when life simply just got in the way, and I didn't have 2 to 3 hours to spend at the gym like when I was 18. I needed quick, efficient, and good workouts on days when I needed to go to the gym, but I did not have the time. When I started doing HIIT workouts, I did my research and I learned that you only really need to do them once or twice, no more than 3 times a week. HIIT workouts are meant to be complements to your fitness, to give you that nudge, not to be done hours long, day after day. You need to give your body time to recuperate. If you do intense training days, day after day after day, you will burn out, and no one wants that. When you start anything new, it takes 18 days to build a habit and 66 days for that habit to become automatic. But it takes only 2 days to break it. So it's super important to create a plan of action as well as coping strategies in the event the original plan gets derailed. So first, we want to assess your fitness. Before you get started, it's important to find out where you are currently, fitness-wise. There's a simple body weights, if you want to call it that can give you guidance about recommended places to start. So to gauge your current fitness level, you don't really need any weights. It'll just be your body. And you need to know how to execute a push-up, a squat, a jump squat, a sit-up, and a burpee. If burpees sound terrifying, do not worry. You don't have to go all out on your first workout. So to do this, perform each exercise for 30 seconds, then rest 30 seconds before moving to the next. So for example, do a push-up for 30 seconds, then rest 30 seconds. Then move on to a squat for 30 seconds, then rest for 30 seconds. Then do a squat jump for 30 seconds, and so on. Now, you don't have to go full out if you don't have it in you. If you only do 4 squats for 30 seconds, that's fine. Then 4 is your number. You have a 30-second window, so you squat. Okay, you need to rest. If not, okay, squat. But ultimately, you want to be able to squat, 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 squat. And push-ups is the same way. So push up, push up, push up, push up. If you can't do that, push up and then reset. Push up, reset. When you do push-ups, if you can't do it traditional way, you can either do it with knees on the floor, or what I tell my clients to do is use an incline bench or chair or window ledge and your legs straight and do it that way, while still standing up, not using your knees, which is really good if you have knee pain or knee injuries. So the total exercises that you'll do: push up 30 seconds, squat 30 seconds, jump squat 30 seconds, sit up 30 seconds, and a burpee 30 seconds. Burpees do not have to be full out. You don't have to jump. You can do a burpee and step down slowly. So this can be low impact. So once you add them all up, let's say you did 80 total reps, then you start with the beginner level. If you've done less than 80, that's fine. You're still beginner. If you're able to perform 81 to 104 total reps, start with the intermediate level. And if you're able to knock out 105 or higher, then you would be considered advanced. Let's talk levels. For those new to HIIT and who are starting at beginner level, it is recommended each exercise is performed for 30 seconds with a 15-second break before you start the next exercise. Each exercise grouping is considered a set. For instance, if you are performing a push-up, you go for 30 seconds, you rest for 15 seconds, you do a squat for 30 seconds, rest for 15 seconds, you do a sit-up for 30 seconds, and rest. That whole group is 1 set. As a beginner, you want to target performing 2 to 3 sets, and at the end of each set, target resting for a minute, and then eventually get down to 30 seconds as you start to improve your fitness level. Depending on the number of exercises performed, the HIIT workout could last anywhere from 5 to 15 minutes to start. Some advanced practitioners may go for 20 to 25 minutes. However, I wouldn't go any longer than that. Now, intermediate exercisers will perform each exercise for 45 seconds, resting for 15 seconds, and performing 3 to 4 sets with a 45 to 60 second rest in between. For those who are advanced, try going for 60 seconds per exercise with no rest in between. Again, try 3 to 4 sets, maybe 5 if you're really conditioned, and rest for maybe about a minute in between. Beginners can start with just 1 to 2 sessions per day. Intermediate 2 to 4, and advanced 4 to 5 max, although 3 to 4 seems to be a good sweet spot. Progression. Now, as you become proficient in the exercises and start to build strength and stamina, you want to ensure that you are progressing. Progression is done by increasing time, sets, repetitions, or adding weights. So what types of exercises can be done for HIIT training? They do not have to all be plyometrics based. In fact, you could perform low impact, high intensity workouts doing activities that keep one foot on the floor at all times. Some examples of exercises would be glute bridges, toe taps, calf raises, side lunges, planks, sit-ups, tricep dips, push-ups to Superman. Never underestimate the power of the Superman. The list is extensive. Now, as with any physical activity, it is important to warm up, cool down, and stretch properly. Any exercise done without taking care of your body can result in injury. You also want to make sure you're eating nutritious foods and staying hydrated before, during, and after each workout. So there you have it. That's kind of a rough beginner guideline to how to get started with HIIT workouts. Now, again, remember, you don't have to do a million burpees, and you don't have to do them 10 times a week just to make sure. These exercises are only meant to complement your current training and to help you have a quick, efficient workout in the event you can't spend a little bit extra time at the gym. As always, you want to stay active throughout the day, make sure you're getting your steps in, and like I said, eat nutritionally, and you'll be good to go. So hopefully this is helpful to you. If you want me to run through some exercises and actually show them, comment below. I'll be happy to do that, and I will see you next time. Take care.